Welcome to Rajendra Tandon videos. Today we start with Niti Shatakam, shlokas written on polity. It's a book of manners for the kings and the commoners alike, besides being exquisite literature. The word Niti means guidance, policies, direction, and Bhartrihari in this compilation of shlokas deals with the themes of civic polity, a king's duties towards his subjects, the importance of education in the society, the value that ought to be placed on the poets, the philosophers, the savants, the relationship between parents and their children, between husbands and wives, and between friends. It's a book of manners for kings and commoners alike, for the learned and the idiots, for the prosperous and the paupers, and for the wise and the fools. The advice given in Niti Shatakam is as relevant today as it was when the book was written about 2000 years ago. Bhartrihari in Niti Shatakam asserts the supremacy of learning over kingly power and wealth. In Niti Shatakam, the poet stands taller than the king and has the guts to tell the king to mind his own business. Bhartrihari occupies a prominent place among the ancient poets of Sanskrit literature. He belonged to the eminent tradition of Valmiki, Vyasa and Kalidas. His output was not very large, but whatever he wrote, it had a brilliant quality of thought and imagination. The first shloka is more of a prayer. Dikaladya Anvichana Anant Chit Matra Murtaye Swa Anubhuti Ek Manyah Namah Shantaya Tejase. Bhartrihari writes, I bow to the Supreme, who is not bound by the restraints of time and space, who is limitless consciousness. Now this is a great definition of God. Limitless consciousness. Who was, is and ever will be. Who can be realized only in oneself. That is the message of Gita as well. God is within you. Look inwards, you will find Him. Whose luminosity knows no bounds. Millions of suns. That is the light of the God. Who is an embodiment of peace. I bow to the one who pervades us all. It's a remarkable prayer. So meaningful, so significant, and so true. The second stanza somehow deals with a totally different thing. It deals with the personal life of Bhartrihari. As the story goes, Bhartrihari at one time was presented a divine fruit that could bestow eternal youth on him and make him immortal. He in turn presented it to his wife. The lady didn't care for her husband's affection and presented the fruit to her paramour. From this paramour, the fruit passed on to a concubine with whom he was in love. But the concubine was in love with Bhartrihari and presented the fruit to him to please him. Bhartrihari was upset on recognizing the fruit as the one he had given to his wife. He became disenchanted with his queen, with her fidelity, with the devious ways of the world, and with human behavior in general. Hence this shloka. Yam chintayami satatam mai sa virakta. स अपि अन्यम इच्छति जनम स जनो अन्यसक्तः अस्मत् कृते च परितुष्यति काचित् अन्या धिक्ताम च तम च मदनम च इमाम च माम च. Forever I am thinking of her, but she spurns me and loves another. It's sad that the object of her love hankers after another, but I am not alone. Someone else cares for me. So, shame on all of us, writes Bhartrihari. On her, on him, on me. O Kamadev, you be ashamed. You are the source of infatuation. To what end? This bitterness of Bhartrihari appears again and again in Shringar Shatakam, for which we have already made videos, and you can reach them on my YouTube page. The next 3 shlokas relate to fools, idiots. The efforts to make them wise are wasted efforts. अज्ञ सुखम आराध्य सुखतरम आराध्यते विशेषज्ञ ज्ञान लव दुर्विदग्धम ब्रह्म अपितम नरम न रंजयति. Writes Bhartrihari, wise words can enlighten him if he is ignorant. If somebody is ignorant, you can speak wise words which would make him wise. For the extremely wise, a hint may suffice. But for him who struts wise with a little bit of knowledge, who is an idiot, who boasts of knowledge which he does not have, even Brahma's counsel throws no light. Brahma is the creator in the Hindu trinity. Along with Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, he is a part of that. And Bhartrihari says, Brahma's counsel also will not throw any light on such a man who boasts of knowledge which he does not have. Very truthful words, very interesting, very witty. So don't go on lecturing others. Most of them will not learn. They are incapable of learning. So why waste your words? Again he repeats the same thought in the next stanza. Prasahya manim uddharen makar vakra danstra antarat samundramappi santaret prachalat urmi mala akulam bhujangamapi kopitam shirsi pushpavadha धारयेत न तु प्रतिनिविष्ठा मूर्खजन चित्तम आराध्येत. Very wise lines. And look at the images. Try and snatch a priceless gem from the sharp jaws of a crocodile. Try and ford a raging ocean. Not an easy job. Ignoring its mighty waves for a while. Even adorn your brow with a mad cobra as if it was a crown of flowers. You can do all these impossible things. But, warns Bhartrihari, but don't you dare to change the mind of an obstinate fool. An obstinate fool is an obstinate fool. You can't change his mind. He's going to stick to his guns. He's going to make you feel an idiot. That is the wit of Bhartrihari. But the wit is based on truth. The last stanza again repeats the same subject. Labhet siktasu telamapi yatnatah pidayan pi बेच मृग तृष्णा कासु सलिलम पिपासार्जितः कदाचिदपि प्रत्यन् विषानम् असाधयेत् न तु प्रतिनिविशा मूर्खजन चित्तम आराधयेत्. You might succeed with great endeavor in wringing oil out of sand. Bhartrihari did not know that oil will come from the sandy dunes of Saudi Arabia a few thousand years later. In a desert, you might discover an oasis of water to quench your thirst. In your travels, you might discover the horns on a hare. But waste not effort on a resolute fool to change his mind. Again, the same thing. Don't try to make a wise man of a fool. He is not going to learn anything. So keep to the company of the wise, not of idiots. And then he says, why lose your cool? Why give up your heat? Why give up your sleep over this? Just forget about him. Ignore him. Bhartrihari's words are unique. Think over them. You would find there is something to mull over the thought. If you do so, I assure you, your wisdom would increase. I am not making a joke. I am describing Bhartrihari's thoughts in all their seriousness. Thank you for visiting this site and listening to me.